Greetings, YouTube. Last Thursday, Maryland's Governor Martin O'Malley signed marital equality into law in the state of Maryland. And as a side note, I'm not sure if you could find a more Irish name than Martin O'Malley. But all things are not completely rosy in Maryland. There are anti-marital equality forces already gathering because this law will not go into effect until January, and they're trying to get enough signatures together to put a referendum on the ballot in November, attempting to prevent this law from going into effect. So the forces of discrimination are alive and well in Maryland. Now, I'm thrilled that Maryland becomes the 8th state having marital equality. It's a step in the right direction, and it is eventually where America is going to go, regardless of how vehemently the forces of discrimination and bigotry would like it to be otherwise. But that's 8 states out of 42, and that isn't a great wave of change. And I think allowing this to happen piecemeal, one state at a time, or hoping it will happen, is the wrong way to go. Just as Loving versus Virginia did in 1967, I think that we need a national, federal level decision done by the Supreme Court that says, no, you do not get to discriminate against some Americans just because you would like to. They are tax-paying Americans that have every right under the law to be treated as equals. And at the moment in time, I'm not 100% sure that the Supreme Court would actually make that call, which kind of scares me. But I've spoken about my dissatisfaction with the Supreme Court in the past. I think that they are far, far too conservative, and they support the American corporations over the American people, especially in the sphere of civil liberties, which just dumbfounds me. But I still think that we need, on a national level, and I don't think you get it past the American federal, the actual Congress at all. But we need to deal with this on a federal level. We should not be allowing this to be voted on by American people. You do not vote on whether your fellow citizens have civil liberties. That is completely counter to what the Founding Fathers had in mind. It wasn't about making sure that you could discriminate against minorities. We were supposed to be protecting minority groups against oppression by the majority. That's the way it's supposed to function. When it doesn't, it means that something has gone wrong. So again, kudos, Maryland. I'm happy that you've made this decision. I hope that it does not get overturned in November, and come next January, that you will have true marital equality in your state. Thank you for all those that fought for this. It's greatly appreciated. But we have a long way to go. We've got 8 down, and we still have 42 states that have to be dragged, apparently kicking and screaming, into the 21st century.